so happened that they were having this peace conference in Chicago, and they had offered a prize to the poem that most expressed the idea of peace. Now, I had written a poem that said, "A black woman speaks of white womanhood, of white supremacy, and of peace." And it came right out of that meeting with Rosalie McGee. I got up to read the poem. You couldn't hear a pin drop. Everything was just like death descended on the room. It is right that I, a woman black, should speak of white womanhood. My husbands, my fathers, my brothers, my sons die for it. They said, the white supremacists said, that you were better than me, that your fair brow should never know the sweat of slavery. They lied. White womanhood too is enslaved. The difference is degree. They brought me here in chains. They brought you here willing slaves to man. You bore him sons. I bore him sons. No, not willingly. He purchased you. He raped me. You were afraid to nurse your young, lest fallen breasts offend your master's sight, and he should flee to firmer loveliness. And so, you passed them, your children, on to me. Flesh that was your flesh, blood that was your blood, drank the sustenance of life from me. And as I gave suck, I knew I nursed my own child's enemy. I could have lied, told you your child was fed till it was dead of hunger, but I could not find the heart to kill orphaned innocence, for as it fed, it smiled and burped and gurgled with content. And as for color, knew no difference. Yes, in that first while, I kept your sons and daughters alive. But when they grew strong, in blood and bone that was of my milk, you taught them to hate me. You gave them the words mammy and nigger, so that strength that was of myself turned and spat upon me, despoiled my daughters, and killed my sons. And when I finished it, all of a sudden there's this scream. It's a scream. There's 500 women screaming. I mean, not screaming, they're crying, they're screaming. They have their arms around each other. They are people all over this convention hall hear them, and they think we are being attacked by the police. They come running and say, "What is the matter? What has happened? What has happened?" They said, "The woman read a poem." He did what? He read a poem. And I will never forget it as long as I live. There was one woman who picked me up. She picked me up. She picked me up bodily. And there was a table in the middle of the thing. She stood me on the table, and she had a pocket handkerchief, and she gave it to me. And she said, "Wave it, wave it, wave it."
Beah won that poetry contest and $300, just enough to get her to New York.